In this video, I will show you how to migrate the Active Directory server. This migration is one of the most important for the Windows engineer. Here, we need to do a 5 steps to perform the migration. Step 1. Need the latest Windows server. I took Windows 2022. Step 2. Join the server in the domain and make it ADC. Doing the additional domain controller, all the database and the policy will be replicated to the ADC from the DC. The live replication, I will show you that. Step 3. Transfer FSMO role. This is the principle of AD migration. Very important part of this migration. FSMO is the backbone of the Active Directory and which stands for Flexible Single Master Operation. I will try to give a brief FSMO role in another video for more understanding. Step 4. Upgrade domain and OS functional level. Step 5. DNS forwarder will be moved to the latest Windows 2022. Now I logged into the server 2012 R2. The AD and the DNS services are running in this 2012 R2, and I took the server 2022 for the ADC. Currently, this server is in work group. This ADC, I took the 2022. It is in work group. As per our step 1, we taken the server 2022. Now we're going to join the domain and make it ADC. So for joining, my domain name is arrnetworks.com. So it will prompt to key in the credential. I'm giving the credential that so welcome to arrnetworks.com. So I joined ready. So it will request to restart the system. So I'm restarting. Restart now. In the time being, I will show you the command netdom query FSMO. This command will show you all the 5 roles or in which server. Currently, I am seeing that schema master, domain naming master, PDC, read and infrastructure master, all located in DC server. These are all the 5 FSMO roles. We're going to transfer from 2012 to 2022. Let's see whether the restart has been completed. The server restarted now. Log into the server. So we have ADC now. I'm going to show you the live replication of the policy and the database. tsa.msc to open the database. From here, I'm going to create a new user. We can give a name Tony and the user login. Just give a name like SNG01. Next, and the password cannot be changed and never expire, and given the password for the user. Next, finish. So I created the user Tony, and also I'm going to create one of the policy test policy to show how the replication happening on the ADC. It's a live see I will show you here. It's a live replication I just created on the DC, and I'm going to show you. See, the Tony is replicated here. So in the DC, whatever we are doing, that will be replicate to the ADC. So now here from the DC, I will open the gpmc.msc. Sorry, gpmc.msc, and I just try to create a policy, maybe USB block, just a test policy. I'm not going to create a in depth. Maybe in future we will discuss for the policy in future videos. So I created a policy user block USB block, and now we go and see in the ADC. See, you can able to see the policy replicated to the ADC. Now the step 2 has been completed. We join the server in the domain and make it ADC. Now we going to do a main step to transfer the FSMO role from 2012 to 2020. Now from the ADC, I'm going to run a command netdom query FSMO. So all the 5 roles are in the DC. We're going to transfer these 5 roles to the ADC. Name. So the ADC host name is ADC, and the DC host name is DC. Just I'm okay. The DC I given the host name as in DC, and ADC I given a ADC. So there is a transfer we can perform from GUI and also from the command line. In this video, I'm going to show how to transfer from command line. So the command is ntdsutil. From here, need to give our roles. It will enter to the FSMO maintenance mode. From here, we need to do a connection, server connection. So where we need to transfer the role. So we have to transfer to this ADC. So we have to give connect to server ADC. This is host name. So the host name I've showed here. So the same host name we have to give, enter, and you have to press the Ctrl Z on the keyboard, enter, to come back to the FSMO maintenance mode and give a question mark. You can able to see all the commands, the cheese commands and the transfer commands. Cease command, most probably if anything issue with this transferring or or any issue with the AD, we can use the chase commands, but this performance is more critical situation. For the transferring, we have to use those commands. Now I'm copying. If you want to type, you can also able to type. So I'm transferring the first role infrastructure master to AD. Are you sure you want to domain role of infrastructure master transfer to the server ADC? Yes. So I transfer the infrastructure master and I'm performing the remaining commands. Yes. Next PDC. Yes. And next RID master. Yes. And finally schema master. This is more important. Okay. We have completed the transfer successfully. Now I'm running the netdom query command to see the status. See, all the 5 roles has been transferred to the ADC. Now this is not the ADC, this is the DC. The computer name is ADC, but actually this is now our DC. After successful FSMO role transfer, before we go to the step 4, we will perform the step 5 first. DNS forwarder move. From the DC, I will search for DNS. Right click, properties, forwarder. So here in my lab, I have only the Google DNS. So I can move the Google DNS. If in real time or in production, if a company have a own DNS, then we have to move all this forwarder to the to the new version of the DC. So go here to the new DC. Now it's not ADC, it is DC, and from here I can search DNS and right click properties, go to the forwarder, and you have to add the DNS here by editing, and you can add it from here. For example, I'm adding Google DNS. See, like that you have to add your all the DNS to the new version of the server. Press OK, OK, and close this one. Now we have to demote this server before we performing the domain and functional level upgrade. So demoting. So same way that you have to go to the add roles and futures. Sorry, you have to go to the remove roles and futures, and next remove the active directory service, remove the future. So before removing that service, we have to demote this domain controller. So click domain demote, and next proceed with the removal. It asking to remove the DNS and the global catalog. Yes, proceed. Next. Yes, proceed. Yes, and have to give the password. next and demote. So this is the one more step that which I am not mentioned in the home, that we have to demote before performing the upgrade domain and forest functional level. So after successful demote, the server has been restarted. Now we can perform the step 4, upgrade the domain and functional level. Maybe if you have a confusion, then I can change that to step 5 upgrade, and I will change this back to step 4. So after the transfer the FSMO role, you need to move the DNS forwarder, then demote server, and now we can perform the upgrade domain and functional level. So from the server 2022 server manager, in the tools, domain and trust, from here you can right click and rise domain functional level. So current domain functional level is Windows 2012 R2, and I'm selected the functional level 2016. So I'm rising to 2016. Now I right click to the forest, change the forest, rise forest functional level. That also I change to the 2016. So now I will check rise the functional level. Current domain functional level is 2016. Hope you enjoy the migration. All the migration commands I have mentioned in the description, and kindly support my channel. You're watching IT Glance. Thanks for watching.